Hello and welcome back to what is mankind's most ubiquitous game. Yes, the game before every game. The game that allows you to game is retry from the checkpoint in order to get one of the best of the three starting positions you have in Resident Evil 4 Mercenaries on PS4 Remastered. Welcome back, everybody. Where I had started on the Xbox 360, now I've upped my skills and my resolution, and I'm going to show you guys how I've been spending my time honing my skills in the village map.
Alright, so run me through what is the overall objective for this, Mr. Cloud.
So, notice how the score we have underneath the timer is still a goose egg 0. We haven't killed anybody yet. That's how you get points in Mercenaries, is kills. But we don't want to kill anybody.
That is actually a watermelon crate 0, but
you don't want to get any kills right now. Not while you have a bigger objective, which is to get as high of a kills in a row streak as you can according to the rules of Mercenaries. In Mercenaries, you have to get every kill inside of 10 seconds of the previous kill in order to keep a combo streak going. If the timer expires, then your combo is snapped and you have to start it all over again. That's why you want to take your time actually starting the combo, because you can't be penalized for breaking a streak you never started. And the reason, and just to furtherance to answer your question, Mr. Gerda, you want to get your kills in a row as high as possible, because in this game you get a total of 1,000 points per Ganado kill as long as your kills in a row is 10 or more.
okay.
Which means that streak snappages will cause you to get fewer points after you start a new streak.
So it's a lot like the Guitar Hero bonus multiplier.
The bonus multiplier, yes, and you especially want to save it for segments of the song. I mean, most songs in Guitar Hero don't run for 13 minutes. Do you do? Stand here waiting for this song like I do. Peter,
I'm trying to think. Do any of the Guitar Hero songs actually exceed 10? I know there's a bunch of Clone Hero tracks that exceed 10, like the 2112 medley. But
2112 medley is more than 10 minutes.
Yeah, the 2112 medley I think is a full either 20 or 40 minutes.
I mean, Soothsayer by Buckethead runs for 9 minutes and 30 seconds. Okay, back to the game. We are at a critical moment in the Resident Evil 4 Mercenaries run. Is we have just exited the barn, where if you copied the same video I did in order to get your 188,880,000 point high score, but especially by using combination hand grenades, bonus timer, and exploiting the exact position of where these guys spawn every single time you repeat this exact sequence, that you will get maybe as many as 25 to 30 kills on bonus time, and bonus time grants you an additional 1,000 points for every kill you get only inside the 30-second time allotment from the time you pick up the golden hourglass. So that hourglass is expired. Now our goal is to take care of these bosses and put our feet inbounds in the spawn zone, where you want to start whittling down the number of zombies that are in the spawn zone. If you looked at a map of this If you looked at a map of this arena, you would see a number of lines of demarcation slashing and indicating to you where the different spawn zones are. There are about 4 of them in the map. We are occupying one of them right now.
Okay. So how many rifle shots do the Chainsaw Sisters usually take?
About 5 or 6.
Okay.
You want to use your Magnum, because the Magnum it usually takes only 5 shots with the Magnum to take out a Chainsaw Sister, and the Chainsaw Sisters take a lot of punishment before they go down, and they also are one of your win cons, because if they slash your head off, it's game over, and then you have to play the retry from a checkpoint game all over again. All right, the timer's expiring. What do you do? What do you do? You go for the Magnum shot and shoot him in. Oh, I already had it. Huh. So what was the last high-stakes kill game you played, Mr. Gerda?
For kill combos, Sonic Heroes. That would have been it.
Sonic Heroes, of course. Sega's most murderous hedgehog.
Look, I actually really enjoy Sonic Heroes, but there's a reason I haven't done that run through yet. Because every time I try to do that goddamn run through, I end up getting to either Rail Canyon or Mystic Mansion and saying, nope, fuck this bullshit, I'm out.
There does come a point, yes. And I believe that the Sonic games record the number of... Well, every Sonic game, of course, should record the number of points you get. Gotta get those points. Like time bonus.
Yeah, for Sonic Heroes, the mechanic is if you manage to take down 5 enemies in 10 seconds, you get a 2,000 point bonus. Woo! So a lot of times you get the 2,000 point bonus doing Team Blast.
All right, go for the reload your sniper rifle, and then shoot him. Spazzy motherfucker! I could have missed that rifle bullet. Oh yes, and that has happened to me.
So why are we playing as Wesker specifically?
Wesker is the best equipped mercenary. He's the only one that has a Magnum, and every Resident Evil game player since 1996 has come to love and respect the Magnum when it appears, usually towards the end of the game, so you can get the final coup de grace strike on the boss, the mutant freak that was taunting you the entire game after he mutated from an obtrusive douchebag. And Wesker also has probably the most important weapon in all of Resident Evil 4 Mercenaries, the semi-automatic rifle. Because as soon as the rifle bullet strikes a foe, it counts as a kill unless you cause a Clogger to spawn. Otherwise, it will be your main weapon to keep your combo alive.
Okay.
Another good anti on the subject of Plog is you want to thrust punch with Wesker, because Wesker is the only one who has the ridiculously over-the-top animation for thrust punching, sending dudes barreling into the distance, and any enemy that gets thrust punch is dead, and Ploggers normally do not spawn when punched.
Okay.
That's about all the reasons. Otherwise, I mean, you can play as Hunk. Hunk is cool. Hunk can break the necks even on the Chainsaw Sisters, making the Chainsaw fights, like, ridiculously easy, and then all you have to do is just keep a kill streak alive. But because Hunk doesn't have a sniper rifle, his combos get snapped really easily.
Alright, so we have acquired the other golden hourglass, and now
yes,
we are attempting to capitalize on it.
Must. Absolutely. I mean, on the subject of win conditions, you can consider your run dead if you ever hit an hourglass and get 9 or fewer kills. You can just cut it and then try again. Because this is what took me the longest time to realize, is that your bonus time kills actually are your main source of points in Mercenaries. Ha ha ha. Fearless in the face of explosives.
So do killing the chickens count towards your bonus time kills?
Well, I mean, they can if they drop hand grenades. Hand grenades can keep your kill bonus going. But no, chickens do not count as kills. They did it. They do in Resident Evil 5. They do. And it's stupid, but not in this game. 75. So by now you want to start isolating your spawns.
Bonus time,
but this is the third and final bonus timer. Please don't squander it. That you want to start paying attention to where your feet are in bounds, because depending on where you're standing, the enemies at this point are either spawning because the spawn zone is not yet depleted, or they are not going to spawn and they might cause you to snap your combo. Punch. This is also like the 6th time I've watched this video. Like, I still can't believe I got this video.
Now, this is your current standing high score, right? You've not yet gotten a higher score than this.
Well, with respect to this video, my standing high score is higher than the score I get in this video. But the reason why I use this video instead of just showing you what my actual high score video would have looked like is it's the same formula. The most important thing is keep the arena well populated with enemies. Because now that you're at the 88 mark, you might notice that the enemies are not quite as numerous as they used to be, depending on where you're standing. Ow. And we are out of healing items, which means that we no longer gain a bonus while having grenades equipped. Up. Rifle shots, Mr. Gerdat.
I forget, does Resident Evil 4 get you a Gatling gun?
No Gatling gun. No, you can get. I mean, you can get shot by a Gatling gun. That's almost as good.
Okay.
This is because
I remember one of the sandbox cheats for Resident Evil 2 was the Gatling gun.
Oh, that would be sweet. I mean, they give you some stupid super weapons in this game. I guess the Chicago typewriter honestly would be the closest comparison to the Gatling gun. It fires quickly. It has high damage. Totally. Oh, Gatling gun. Uh-oh. Yeah. I'm very fragile. All right, and trip them up. Use your early time before you get your next kill. Try to keep yourself safe. Trip up these dudes. So that then you could concentrate on the dudes who did not get tripped up. Ow. Dang it, I was gonna use that. Up.
You wanted to make it an herb spray.
Use your pause menu. Stop that clock as often as you can. Because it's ultimately the clock that will probably kill your game. And on that subject, let me say that I got more forced restarts because of combo snappages and actually getting killed by the enemies.
Right. $99 in a row.
There were 3 of them, and they got walloped in one punch. And you know what happens when you're wearing
100 in a row.
You know what happens when you're wearing headphones and you hear that many zombies get punched at the same time as you flinch from the noise it makes. Because it makes one sound effect for every zombie that gets hit. It's so goddamn funny. Here's another funny melee mechanic. Chiyokagaji. Yeah.
So Wesker's melee execution is an axe kick. Okay.
Axe kick. Called a windfall in. It's called windfall in Resident Evil 5, but also in that game. Ow! Oh boy. I'm out of health. And I'm also breaking my train of thought. This is not good. Yeah. Run away. I could still die. If Fat Boy on the left had an axe, that would have been it for me, and I would have had to restart the whole goddamn run. Triumph! Triumph in the face of peril.
Mission end.
Mission complete. Yep, and
177,000.
Yep, that's my standing high score, and I probably got a little more kills on the bonus clock, and I might have gotten more enemies killed in a row. As long as your enemies killed in a row is like 100 or more, you will probably get a high score run. Ideally, of course, you want to get them all. But yeah, max out your bonus times, deplete the spawn zones one at a time, get your bonus timers in the same order that I got them in this video, and you will arrive at a similar circumstance when you eventually lob your grenade to blow up the barrel in the farm at the exact moment you hit the jump down function so that you're jumping down before the thing explodes and would cause you to flinch. And that is my expose on how to get a high score in Resident Evil 4 Mercenaries.
Be safe, everybody.
Thanks for watching, everyone.